what's going on? What's going on?
What's up? What's up, man? What's good with you?
Hey, man, it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Sure, it's been more like an hour. It's been longer than a minute. Hold on, I'm actually sending this off to people right now so they can tune in.
Oh, okay.
All right, there you go, right there. What's up? What's good?
What's going on, man? Everybody, welcome to Open Mic Night. We're back. We getting everything settled and everything. Brandon back there chilling. His port been messing with him, but he's all right. He back there chilling, man. He probably listening himself. But everybody, welcome to Open Mic Night. We are back. And y'all see we have my man up here, Mr. Know-It-All. Now he don't change his name.
Yeah, Mr. Know-It-All, you already know. Because I do. At least I feel like I do.
Yeah, so we back, y'all. We back with this Open Mic Night. We had a crew back after a while. They'll be back. So we'll be back full house after a while, y'all. But welcome. As y'all come in, y'all just let us know you're in here. Type of one, wave, say hello, whatever. Gives the peace sign, whatever.
We already see Kitty Lauren up in there. Where they at?
What's going on, y'all? More flow
Hello,
right there. Yes. I sure will. I'll let him know.
Amy,
what's
how
going
you
on,
doing?
Amy? Yeah. So we gonna jump this on and just jumping on off the gate. We see how all this stuff going on about Diddy. I know you don't see some stuff, just like you sent me some stuff today.
Yeah. I've seen
this about Diddy.
Man, let me be honest. I tried to stay away from it. I literally tried to stay away from it. I'm tired of this same old story. It's just that this story is probably the worst story if you're gonna read any of the stories. Jesus.
This story is crazy. But I got this topic. I got this topic from my friend Pamela Ann. She had it up there, and nobody really responded to it. So I said, you know what? I said, let me grab this topic. And I asked her, can I use it? She said, yeah. So everybody talking about, what's up, Tony? Everybody talking about the P. Diddy. Let's talk about the Diddies that's in our families and friends that we know.
The Diddies that we know. Ooh, Jesus. Hey, man, you about to get canceled early, fast, quick with the people about to call your Facebook and YouTube in on this one. It's gonna be the people you know.
Exactly. Let's talk about those. Mr. Know-It-All. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna call you Neil though, because that's what I'm gonna call you.
Yeah, call me Neil.
But back in my day, man, them guys used to take that Spanish fly, put in them girls' drinks. So they can just whatever.
That's still happening though, right? They just call it something else.
They call it something else.
That happens all the time.
No, go ahead.
No. I'm just saying that happens all the time, man. I just think that we neglect to speak out about it because it's family, because it's somebody we love, and because we don't want to have to go through that. And a lot of people like what's happening with the Diddy case. Soon as one person come out about it, people are gonna jump on the bandwagon and say, "Oh, I know he or she did this, and I knew that." But it's been going on since I remember. It's been going on. This is nothing new. That doesn't make it right. That's not what we're saying, guys. But we just saying this is nothing new. It's been going on since before my grandparents was born. So,
man, yeah, all this stuff been going on, man.
Back in that time, people was just taking it up front. So,
oh yeah, Neil, if I'm gonna get canceled, you're gonna get canceled right along with me.
Hey, we're gonna be both the council brothers.
The council brothers. Hey, come back right up on another name, like everybody.
I'm gonna make a podcast. Hey, we were council. That's gonna be my name. But you say you were talking. You call it. You said the Spanish. What now? Say it again for the people.
Spanish fly. They had Spanish fly back then.
So we have a lot of young people in the chat. What is the Spanish fly? Like, what was it? What is it still is?
Man, it was different stuff back then. The first time I seen Spanish fly, it was a liquid. You just squirt it in water and just shake the water up, and you give it to the girl, and she drink it, and then next thing you know, you can have your way with her because she was either high or she was just so mellowed out that whatever happened.
Right. Now, that's what I was about to ask. Is it one of them things that just knock them totally out, or they just mellowed out to where she don't know?
Just mellow out. Some of them, depending on the person, they mellow out till she didn't know, or mellow out. She knew what was going on, but she couldn't do nothing. Like you said, they've been putting stuff in these drinks, man, for the longest. Like I used to tell my girls, if you set that drink down, I'll pick that drink up. If a guy want to buy you a drink, tell him give you the money. You go get the drink.
Right. You have people actually go to the clubs. They sit the drink down, go to the bathroom, come back and drink the same drink that was sitting there.
I'm a dude. Look, I don't even do that.
But it's happening. It's to the point to where like women see the eyes of the men they want, but the men they don't want, all them eyes are on them. So when you go to the club and you go to the bathroom somewhere, there was somebody looking at you, waiting for you to leave, waiting to isolate you, or waiting to put something in your drink. They were just looking for the right time. If that was the right time. So I don't care how much money you spent or if you got it free. When you go to the bathroom, you don't drink it all then. You come back, you get you another. Because people looking at you. People looking at you. They're watching your every move. And they're going to swoop in. As soon as they start seeing you wheeze, they're going to swoop in like Batman, like a knight in shining armor. Oh, I got you. Let me help you to the car. Oh, they're going to help you to the front door. Then they're going to help you to the living room. They're going to help you to the bedroom. They're going to help you now.
The next thing you know, you waking up, you ain't got no clothes on. Or you waking up, you got your clothes on, it's messed up, and you somewhere else.
Right. Or you waking up and we don't even know where you at anymore. You done got you in some type of ring right now. Don't even know.
Yeah. Miss Florine said she remembered that. Yeah, because Florine probably just maybe a few years older than me. But yeah.
Right.
Tony said, bro, anytime you go to an event and you have to sign an NDA, do you know that what that means? That means that you cannot speak on anything you've seen or heard. Why do you think that things like are put in place? Because there's some things going on that shouldn't be. Of course, man, it's a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah, Mr. White would agree, but let's think about the everyday person that doesn't have this type of money, this type of access to go to a party that you have to sign an NDA. We talking about clubs. I remember when I was in high school, the main one was in South Carolina, that Chocolate City. We talking about somewhere like Chocolate City. We talking about the club. I don't even know the name, but we talking about the club that was right there in Wadesboro. Before the owner got shot and killed down in South Carolina at Chocolate City. So we're talking about regular people. It's some girls that's maybe watching this chat right now, and some girls that's your neighbors that has been to the club and they got drugged by whatever, and probably haven't told anybody, too embarrassed to even speak about it.
Yeah,
we're talking about people. We're talking about the Diddy and the victims that we know. That's what we're talking about.
Oh, and we know some back with me. It was Joe Campbell, the Apple, the Green Villa, the Lounge, and all those was in South Carolina.
So, hey, stay away from South Carolina.
But we do. No, go ahead.
I'm gonna say this for me, man. I didn't. I'm gonna be honest. Like I really didn't live that type of life. Disclaimer, and I don't know if y'all gonna kick me off of Facebook for saying this, but I never did. I never did a drug in my life. So I had friends that smoked and did some other stuff, but I never did any type of drugs. Never smoked a cigarette in my life. So I was not into that word. I heard it. I heard the word, and I have female friends that have been taken advantage of, and you're not 73. So let's just stop lying right now. Let's just stop lying.
She sure don't look it.
Yeah, we're gonna turn that around. You 37 lying to the people out here. So you know what I'm talking about.
Kitty said she know a friend that had happened to.
Right. So yeah, so like when you say the see when you say Spanish, I don't know why would come to my mind is the Spanish flu. Like I'm like people dosing people up with the Spanish flu. But no, I really don't know. I just know about what I hear about. You know, the one that when I was around my friends, Molly, I heard of the Molly people, Molly and people, and people putting X in people drinks and stuff. And
oh yeah. Yeah.
that's all I know about. I never experienced it, never did it, never had it happen to me, and I really don't even know the effects. But I know the effects of my female friends crying on me when they breaking down about what happened to them, and then scared to even go forward because of the ramifications that might happen if they tell on somebody.
Oh man, yeah, what you talking about right there, boy. I mean, every time I don't care what you turn on, it's all you hear. But you know, like I be saying to some folks, I said, don't let that distract you. It's just a distraction to what's really going on out here. Just like his Diddy ex bodyguard, Gene Deal, like he said, is way bigger than Diddy.
Right.
Way bigger than him.
It is. Do you know how many execs is stepping down from their companies when this
Soon
stuff
as they
started?
heard that.
Yeah, as soon as they heard it, we ain't talking about 1 or 2 people. I saw this video. It was a minimum of 8 people that have stepped down. Big names, all coaches. This ain't just. This all coaches.
Oh.
So this is way bigger than that. And here's the funny thing about it. This is what I think. Diddy about to sing worse than R. Kelly.
What you talking about?
Because if you look at his track record, Diddy he has never taken accountability for anything that he went through. He always threw it off on somebody else and was cool with that. Sound like the neighborhood that we know. People snitching on everybody.
I said Diddy gonna be the new Nino Brown. If I'm going down, we all going down.
Hey, he did. He was him. If I'm going down, all y'all going down.
All y'all going down, man. And you know, I hear people talking. They say, "Man, he was crazy to videotape." I said, I hear what you're saying, but I said, let me say this. I said, the dude was smart to record it. I said, because if he got caught and went down, he gonna have a whole lot of people on them videos with him.
But look, this is the game though. Here's the game what people not understanding. The game is they got Diddy, and why is he gonna have feds? What he not having? Why the feds raiding his house? This is the thing. There's somebody higher up, right? Somebody higher up said, I need to get them tapes from Diddy. I need to get my name clear. Somebody pulled that trigger because this came out of the blue. When it very first happened, it came out of the blue. And then after they raided his house, they still didn't arrest the guy for a long period of time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's somebody, Diddy probably pissed off, or somebody made Diddy mad and stuff, and Diddy like, I got this, I'm blackmailing you, I got this on you. And somebody like, oh, really? We about to get all my evidence down, and then you going down. How did a video that Diddy leaked? How did a video that Diddy bought from the hotel? He bought that video, but how did it get leaked if he bought it? Who still had a copy? And he bought it. He came out and said he have never did that. Then a couple of days later, he looking like a Boondocks episode in the hallway.
Somebody don't made them copy that thing, boy.
Somebody, it's all a plan. This is deeper than something else I want to speak about. I just don't want to hijack, smooth talk on radio podcast tonight.
Kitty said Diddy had a basketball court with a king size beds on all 4 corners, and the basketball court was soundproof. What? Like why?
What?
I'm just trying to get me one king size bed to chill.
Right? Shoot, I'm sleeping on a pool. I need a king. Hey, send us a picture of how I look.
Ooh, come on, Diddy, man.
So the boys get through balling and then they get balled more. That's crazy.
That's crazy, man. It's a terrifying thing being drugged unknowingly and waking up in a compromising situation. But you gotta be strong and stand up and say something. The people doing those things are pure evil.
Mhm.
Yeah. But a lot of times some of these folks, money keeps them quiet.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you ever
And
notice when R. Kelly was going down with all this stuff, only time he started going down when he stopped making them payments.
yeah, yeah.
Me personally, they should have got the parents that were giving them kids up for that.
You said a mouthful. That's why I'm mad. When I had this conversation, people was like, why are you defending R. Kelly? So I'm like, no, like this could be you, this could be anybody, but if you're gonna get him, he cannot run a cult. He cannot have that type of organization going on without help from somebody. And he had so many women at his fingertips. There was people vetting, and there had to be some type of corroboration from the parents. And then when the payment stopped, now the parents mad. Now the parents, if I know my daughter over there, I don't care who you are, I'm going to get my daughter.
Oh yeah, I'm going to get her.
I don't care who you are. It's over.
I'm,
I'm going to get her. But your
I'm
daughter
going
been
to
over
get
there for
going to get my boys. Let's go. I got some family members now. They may go to church, but they ain't all the way there.
It's like
They ain't all
that's
the
why
way
they
there.
in church. That's why they in church. You in church trying to get saved. You in church college saved. Shoot, you had it right. You won't go, boy. I'm telling you.
Hey, I remember one time my cousin went to church with me one time, Neil. And you know how sometimes pastors say, slap your neighbor. He looked at me and I said, boy, if you slap me, pastor gonna have to do more than to come over here and pray. Now he was playing with me. He said, man, I'm gonna slap you. I said, you slap me, you want to. Pastor gonna end this service today.
We're gonna be rolling under the pews.
Yes. He gonna have to come lay hands. And I'm gonna be speaking in tongues, but it's gonna be cuss words, but it's gonna be in tongues.
Hey, cuss words.
Tony said, Tony said, I have seen a lot of females that comes to these events with their own goody past, then out to unsuspecting victims.
It happens, man.
Boy, this world has changed.
You know the funny / serious, sad thing that's happening right now. This is one of the biggest stories in the media, but yet and still, it's still happening behind closed doors somewhere right now.
Right now, as we talk about
it. Yeah. It's only publicized because of who it is in the world and because of how many people's connected. Also, we are in this culture to where I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of where I wanted to go with it is I really feel like there's a plan to destroy the African Americans community. I really do. And if you can see somebody outside our community remotely do the same thing, and it's swept under the rug. So that's why I'm like, why is this so publicized and it's still going on and on? This dude up about 80 different sexual charges. If it happens, okay, yeah, he need to deserve whatever comes to him. But what's happening and what has happened in our community, the culture, social media, Hollywood deemed this guy guilty before they have a fair day in court. And that's what I hate. It's because this level of sexual assault should be handled delicately and should be handled professionally. But it's not, because you put all the information out there for regular people to make their own judgment, and and they don't never get a fair shot. Now, I'm not saying dude need to get a fair shot. Dude happen, whatever happened needs to get done. But what I'm trying to say, it's a like you said, Gene Deal, this is bigger than Puffy. This is bigger than him. This is our community that I'm talking about. But I'm gonna leave it right there because I want to end with that.
Yeah. Just like, because I'll be watching some of the videos, and why do people think Gene is lying when Gene was his bodyguard at one time?
Mm-hmm. Because people don't really know Gene Deal. They know him, and people cannot bear the thought of like let me use his name, What if this same story was attached to? I don't even want to use his name, but what if this same story was attached to somebody like Denzel Washington? Not Denzel. No,
not Denzel.
He made Training Day. He made John Q. But you just don't know. People are people, and people struggle with their own stuff.
They sure do.
And so you got this person speaking about it. Don't know why Gene Deal is speaking about it, but you got this person speaking about it that was close to it. Why would he put himself out there on a lie?
Yeah, on a lie.
On a lie, he wouldn't do that.
Because I wouldn't even do it.
No, I wouldn't even tell. I won't even tell the truth on a public platform like the way he's doing it. If I'm to tell the truth, it's going to be in corroboration and getting people locked up. If I'm going to tell the truth. Right now, the type of life he lived, he putting his life in danger.
He sure is. I follow Miss Wright, and I've been following her about 5 years. She's been saying this stuff back then, and people used to call her crazy. And like she said in one of her interviews, she said, "What y'all think about me now?"
Yeah,
just like Gene was. Gene was talking about it back then.
All right,
but won't nobody paying attention to it
because they don't want to. They want to believe. They want to believe the money, the lifestyle. They want to believe that this person is good. You go give them a couple of turkeys in the hood for Thanksgiving, they straight. But the people that talk, like you said, Miss Wright, Gene Deal, I would throw another person in there. Yeah, his message don't come off is understanding as everybody want. But what you think about Orlando?
Orlando, boy, he's been dropping some bombs left and right.
What I'm talking about. The dude ain't just saying that type of stuff just to be saying it. And every time somebody speak like that, they crazy or they vindictive or they got something they trying to gain from it. No, the reason why they doing it, don't know the reason why. I don't know them, but it sounds like truth.
And when it come out, boy, it's
yeah.
Everybody who just joined in, thank you, welcome. We're back. We're open mic night. You got your host Carl. Brandon used to be with me, but he's just chilling because he been messing with his port. That port been messing with him. And we got my main man Neil, Mr. Know-It-All. Y'all, he don't change his name. Y'all don't know it yet, but he don't change his name. And we just talking a little bit about this stuff right here about Diddy, but we just asking a question about. Let's talk about the Diddys that we all know. Like Florine saying right here, I had acid. Oh, I forgot about that. She said she had acid dropped in my drink at a party. Moving forward, it did hit me. It didn't hit me until I was on my way to the Top Hat. Oh, I remember that. That's another club in Norwood. Thank God somebody was with me. We never made it to the club.
Hey.
Top Hat used to be jumping up there, boy, in Norwood.
Hey.
Well, I can tell you some stories about up there, boy, fights and all that kind of stuff.
Hey, Miss Florine, do you know who did it? Can you think back to that day and know, like, I guess who did it, or I don't know. I'm just asking. Do you know? It's in the cloud.
Yeah. A lot of stuff is, it's just like all this AI stuff that's going on now. And my former pastor told us way back in about 2006, 2007, whatever you put on social media, and this Facebook really got jumping. Whatever you put on there, it's always backed up in a storage bank, and it stays in there, and it stays there. You put all these pictures on there, it stays on there. I was watching somebody on the news. This woman had put a picture up on social media. Somebody in another country was using her picture. It popped up in a movie.
Dang.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. This is why we really don't know. Like right now, this right here, your podcast, somebody can take your clips and use it.
Yeah.
In order for you to stop them using, you got to go through the proper procedures for copyright infringement. My question is, do the average person know how to do that?
That's right. Nope.
No. I had a video. I started my podcast, The Funny Truth. I started it last Wednesday, and then it got taken off because my last clip was a small clip of the Joe Budden podcast and Family Feud got copyrighted.
Yep, because I was on when you was on.
Yeah, and I was mad. I was like, I did all that work. They're not holding him. But I was
like, man, you don't got struck already?
Already on my first one. I ain't doing it. I put up your banner the way you showed me how to do it and everything. They ain't care about that.
No. Man, it's so crazy now, but you have to be careful, man. I'm like, Dad. Did y'all know that there are rich people that had underground tunnels built from their house to Hugh Hefner, Playboy Mansion? Yeah, I heard about that back in the day.
Yeah. I did. I did.
Blink twice. I heard about that, Travis. I heard about that. I got to hit you up anyway. I heard about that.
I don't want to watch it. I heard there was like a scene in there that I won't agree with. So, and I hate getting spoiled. I probably watch it when it comes to TV.
What do y'all think about the 1,000 bottles of baby oil that they found? Yes.
What we think about it? I got my bottle. No, I'm playing. I ain't got no goddamn bottle from Diddy.
Oh man, that's but when you look at it even deeper, dang, I forgot what could be in it. What they were saying that's inside of that bottle, it just ain't baby oil. It's something to make them mellow out, just like almost like melatonin.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's CBH or GBH.
GBH.
Yeah, they can put in there. Mess with your nervous system and make you slow your heart rate down and make you just mellow out.
All right.
Because I don't care how much money that dude got. I don't care what type of lifestyle he have. You're not gonna have 1,000 bottles of baby oil now, just baby oil. There's something else going on in that inside that stuff.
Maybe he's just a freak.
I guess that's what they call it, freak offs.
Look, no, because peep this now, and look, because I know what Kitty want. I'm gonna give Kitty what she want right here. So all these parties, we done seen pictures of prominent people, 30, 40, 50 people at one party. And some people say that these parties were lasting for like a day, 2 days and stuff. And and Diddy is known. He is known for having the best parties. That's why he was known for having the best party. Did you hear the news thing? They said they got boxes and boxes of baby oil. Then the man said 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Okay, now let's go to your theory. If there's something in it, that means he hooked up with some type of manufacturer.
Yeah.
That means they're making this stuff for him.
Let me put this in there, allegedly. You got to put certain stuff in there now. Just like you can't say somebody got killed, you have to say unalive now.
No, I don't know that language.
Yeah. Because Facebook, and not only Facebook, but YouTube and everybody will strike you.
You'll get strike.
Mm-hmm.
That is what it is. That's what it.
And I'll be saying, y'all don't want nobody to say certain words, but you show certain stuff on there.
Yeah.
You allow that to go. But yeah, that's a lot of baby oil, man.
We got to have that conversation.
Yeah.
About new words, the words that we can use and can't use, and the reason why. Like, this is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cosby was doing some stuff back then too, from what they brought out. And Cosby was using stuff almost similar to Spanish Fly back in his day.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing, though, and then I said this about Cosby because from my research, that was going on at that period of time. It was normal. Now, look, just cause we say it was normal, that's not us saying that it's right. I got to keep saying that. But Cosby was locked up. He out now for something that happened in a time period that was normal. Do you think that he got locked up just because he was Cosby? Because in my mind, you got to go back and get everybody that was dropping that was dropping the pudding pop. You gotta go back and get all of them.
Yeah, and he wanted to buy NBC too. He wanted to buy one of the major TV networks.
Which is why I told you every time one of our cultural person goes against the grain, this is them getting slapped on the wrist. What was happening with Diddy before all this stuff happened? Before the Cassie stuff happened. For one, let me play the devil's advocate. She was with this guy for that long, being abused like that. Now I know women stay in relationships being abused, but this is a high profile. This is a high profile relationship. You was in there for that long, and then after you leave, you come out, you get settled, you settle out, and then he still go through this. To me, I'm gonna just be honest. This sounds like it sounds like a plot. Let me tell you why. Because Diddy was talking about political stuff in one of his latest interview. He was talking about us Black people. We need our own party. We need our own party because all the parties that's in the politics is not for Black people. And he was making a lot of sense. Yeah, right after he said that, all this stuff started to come out. I'm just saying, every time, no matter who the person is, whenever somebody come out and try to go against the power, they get slapped on the wrist.
Yep.
They get everything taken away from them. And what I informed, and they always have dirt on them. For Bill Cosby, they pulled up information from the 70s and 80s.
Oh, they went way back. He did it messed up when he sued. His partners, Diego. These are super rich people. They made him, and they feel like Puffy has forgotten his place. So they had to show him that we can make you and also break you.
That was the other one. That was the two things. The one I was talking about in this one right here. So yeah, this one right here, he sued his partners. What was it? A Ciroc?
Yeah.
He sued. So yeah. So this is, we think Puffy have money. Think about the partnerships Puffy have that have money. Puffy money is like our money compared to them. So I'm just saying, like, when you step out of line, they show you. And the biggest problem that we have in our culture, we don't have a culture, a unity, a community. That's really what I want to get to, but I just leave it right there. I'm gonna keep on sipping on this water. They ain't got no more in this cup.
You sure you ain't drinking what Cat be drinking? When it was on clubs.
And you have to tell them no. You gotta tell him, and you got to tell Diddy no. Yeah, that's what we're talking about earlier. They still had a video after he bought it. Yeah, of course. It's all a plan. It's not saying he's right. He did all the stuff that's wrong. He was loose like that, but yet and still, if all this stuff, look, this is not, it wasn't a RICO charge before we knew it might have been a RICO. They haven't been, the FBI haven't been investigating this guy for years and years and just trying to pile up information. That haven't happened. All this stuff is just coming to light right now because of one or two things. And now look at him, his whole career, his whole name is tarnished. It doesn't matter if he come out and they say, you know what? Sorry. It doesn't matter if they come out and say, you know what? We lied. We lied. Everything that was going on with Diddy, we found out it was false. No, all this information led up to it. It done tarnished his career. Everything. And this is what they do. This is what they do anyway. So
I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this one. What if they just using Diddy to get everybody else?
Oh, I'm with you. That's the plan. But
like you said earlier, not only Diddy, all the other big high ups, like all the other high ups that started, I'm going ahead and resign because the high ups started resign right after all this stuff got going on with Diddy. Because when they got him, I started seeing the big guys. That's what you resigning for.
Right,
I
right.
said, oh hey.
Yeah. It wouldn't even be people you think. Here, look, let me throw this into your brain waves. They just killed off Mary J. Blige on Power. There's a picture after the picture started floating with Diddy holding Cassie and Mary J. Blige was holding her other hand while they was walking to somewhere. So the theory is Mary J. Blige is in on it too, and they killed her off to get her away from the Power book. Now, I don't even watch Power. This is just what people coming to me tell me. I don't even keep up with it, so I don't even know her role or anything. But here's the thing. Now, here's my question: to play the devil's advocate. Why? Why would they want to get the other big name? Like, what's the purpose of getting them now? And here's why I'm asking this, because my mindset will use Michael. I'm gonna use Michael Jackson. I'm gonna use Prince. They was able to make more money off Michael Jackson and Prince dead than them being unalive than them being alive. Sorry, I don't want your thing to get strike. Oh, they was able to make more money from them being unalive than actually being alive. So you mean to tell me these big higher up Zets, they got the point to where they can make more money from them being out of the way? I'm just asking a question. I don't know.
And Mike was buying up everything. He was buying all those masters, and because even when Eminem took a shot at him, did a diss at him, Mike got him back. Mike said, "I ain't gonna dish. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna go buy your masters." That's what he
did. That's some stuff.
Now he owned your stuff. I'm like, Mike did a power move, man. I don't care. You can dish me all you want to. Let me. You know what? Go get his master. Go buy it. I want to buy it.
Yeah, let me buy the masters.
Yeah, because he had Beatles. He had the Beatles. He had all them people's stuff, man. And then Prince got to talking. You need to learn how to own your masters.
I'm telling you, man, it's something that's always sparked it. But look, let me tell you something about Prince, though. You watched the Dave Chappelle show, right? Oh. Yeah. So you remember, right? You remember when Charlie Murphy stories when they did the pancakes and stuff. You remember that, right?
So, I'm laughing.
Hey. So like you said, a power move. Prince came out and dropped the song called "Breakfast Can Wait" and had Dave Chappelle with the pancakes.
Yeah.
That's how you get people back, guys. Blouses win.
But hey, that doggone Dave Chappelle, man. Ooh.
Oh man. I love it.
Hey, boy. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking about that a little earlier too.
Yeah. And he blind now. They already know that they can't do that. Like, man, that's why we got to have a community, guys. I'm gonna keep saying it. We have to have a community within ourselves. Look, I'm gonna just say this, and I want y'all to go down in the comments and let us know how you feel about this. Okay, the only proof that we have right now with the Diddy situation is the video of Cassie. We know he have over 80 different cases against him. I haven't seen no other videos. I haven't seen no other tweets. I hear a lot of people talking, podcasts and whatnot. The only video we have, okay, yes, that video is wrong. About a year or so ago, there was a video of Dana White slapping his wife.
Yeah.
Name me one white person or white platform came out and spoke against Dana White. Go down in the comments and let me know, please, anybody. And I'll wait on that one. Let me give you another one. And this was not as bad, but it's really bad as far as what he did. Brett Favre. We spoke about this.
Yep.
Stole all that money from Mississippi, from food stamp people, from the elderly there, just to build a new volleyball court at his alma mater. Now he's testifying about this, and the first thing that he say is that he got Parkinson's. The whole conversation of being shifted to him having Parkinson's. We still ain't heard nobody of his fair skin come out and speak about him in a bad light. Here's what I'm trying to say. They have a community. They're not going to speak about their own people. They allow us to speak about our own people and destroy them in front of the entire world.
Killing ourselves.
We killing them. Even if they people are wrong. They sweeping under the rug and they still get to do what they want to do. With us, we kill our own people verbally. We kill our own people in the media, and we don't have a place to come feel home. And the reason why it bothers me is because it can easily be one of us. It can easily be you.
Sure,
you think you don't have something. You think you don't have something like that can get you canceled. Oh, they'll pull anything out. In elementary school, you call the teacher a fathead, you getting canceled.
Yeah, they go pull the whole back in the day stuff, man.
Yeah,
good, great.
He's running for Congress. He got suspended in 2nd grade. Get him off my post.
Yeah.
So no, that's just one question, guys. When are we gonna have a community amongst ourselves to when we mess up, we can have each other back? And with community, we need our own stores. We need our own land. We need our own community. Every other culture have their community except us.
And that right there is a conversation that a lot of times don't nobody want to talk about.
Yeah. Because everybody about you're about you and how can you gain. Then when you fall down and you need some help, the same people you stepped on, it's the same people you're gonna be asking help for. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Eve saw her 50B. What Eve say? 50B.
I don't even know. Her masters? Eve got 50. Eve is a 50B. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh no. I don't know what you're talking about, man. But man, I got a question you may not want to answer though. I got a question.
I need to cut my camera off.
I don't know. Cut it halfway off. Let's two-face. So the title of the
do like I did last time. Bring the other camera on, be on the side view.
Look at the side view. All right, so the title of the podcast tonight of the episode is called The Diddy We Know. Who is the Diddy you know?
Man, I'll be honest with you. He's not alive now, but I had a cousin like that.
Really?
Yep. My brother got at him too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Yeah.
And one thing about like back in the older days when I was growing up and stuff is that the grandmas knew that their sons were doing that stuff, but they didn't want their son to go to jail. So they kept a lot of stuff hidden.
Right.
And that's that's a conversation that a lot of folks don't want to see because they don't want to see that side of the family. Boy, let me tell you something, boy. Our family jacked up. A lot of our families are jacked up. We just don't want to talk about it. And we wonder why this stuff keep going on in the family because we don't want to talk about it, solve it. Whenever we can come together and talk about this and solve this stuff, then maybe, hopefully, and prayerfully, it stops. Or at least slow it down. Grandma knew her son was sneaking in the room messing with his sister or messing with his niece. At a young age, 7 years old, 5 years old. And back then they should threaten you. You tell her, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna unalive you. Back then they would say stuff like that. But see, nobody wanted to have that conversation. And then when grandma got old and was on her deathbed, she was confessing all this stuff. But now by then, that hump was up this high.
Yeah. Dang, that's power. God dang.
And even granddaddy knew it. Because even grandma knew granddaddy was slipping into those rooms. See, that's a lot of hidden secrets. A lot of people don't even realize or even know that goes on behind these doors. And when you wonder why when the kids get grown and go away, move away, they don't never come back. They don't even come to the family reunion. Yeah, and then when they come and they start telling you what happened, but then y'all want to outcast them. Oh, you ought to quit lying about granddaddy, quit lying about grandma. And then somebody come in and say, you know what? He ain't lying. She ain't lying. She telling the truth.
Y'all seen Antoine Fisher?
Yeah. That's a great prime example right there.
Yeah. Dang, man, I'm gonna be honest. I can't get on the podcast and cap. Like I am so happy and thankful that I didn't go through that in my family. As far I'm gonna just say my immediate family. Because I mean my uncles and aunts may have secrets. I hope it's not that, but I hear that a lot, and I just never had to witness or go through that. Man, I thank God for even blessing me with parents that respect us. I'm the youngest of 3, respect us enough to where we didn't get touched like that. And they didn't put us in positions. Yo, Moses, what's up, man? They didn't put us in positions. Yes, sir. They didn't put us in positions to get touched like that. I have a lot of friends that has been through that. And I just want to wonder, like, let's go down that rabbit hole, man. Why is the parents not saying anything about it? Why? Like what? Why? I don't even know. It's pissing me off right now. Why would you know your daughter is getting, and we're gonna talk about it, guys. You know your daughter's getting molested by your son. You know your daughter's getting molested by your brother, which is your daughter's uncle. You know your son is getting it from your father, from his father, which is your husband. Why do they sweep this under the rug?
Yep. Don't want the cops involved. Don't want no investigation going on. Don't even want nobody to go to prison. But that still is going on, and the child is destroying them up in here.
But hold on, the other part is what you said. You also said, and if you say anything, I'm gonna kill you.
Yep.
So oh man, the mental manipulation.
Y'all come tell me if they're gonna try to unalive you, he's gonna have to unalive all of us then. That's just that old tactic, so you won't say nothing. But it's sad, like you said, that the parents that don't say nothing, they sit back and they be quiet, they keep their mouth closed. But then soon as it happened to somebody else's family, they trying to doggone feed and tell them what to do, but you ain't even doing it in your own home.
Jesus.
I wouldn't put up with that, but you're putting up with it. And people on here, everybody, welcome to Open Mic Night. If you're first time, welcome. Thank you for joining in with us and everything. And a lot of time, people, this just don't go on inside homes. This goes on inside churches too. And they don't want to say nothing.
Which we ain't gonna get back to the Diddy thing. You see what's happening. You see what's happening to TD Jakes. He's caught up in his mess too. He done resigned. And allegedly his wife is asking for a divorce.
From the list that I have seen floating around, they say allegedly 35 bishops are involved. That's a lot.
I can't even really make a joke about that because you know my faith, you know how I love. I hate when people use their power and platform for abuse. You're not allowing people to trust the people we supposed to trust. See, I'm gonna say this, and y'all don't want to speak about this. Somebody like Diddy gets a small pass when it comes to somebody like a bishop, because a part of that culture, you expect that. Sorry, you don't want to say it, but you expect that from that hip hop culture, especially from the culture he came from. You don't expect that from bishops and pastors and overseers and apostles and chief apostles. These are the people you're supposed to go to when you got messed up like that. And they involved in it. Come on, man.
Yeah. I got a friend. I ain't seen her in a while now, and I've told the story before. She was married to a bishop. Bishop was abusing her. Took him to court, had the pictures and everything. The church believed him over her with the pictures. The judge did too. Didn't do nothing. So he inboxed me. He said, "Man, we need to talk." So okay. He said, "You know what we need to talk about?" Because she was telling me about it. And I said, we'll meet. I said, but I tell you what, we'll meet in a neutral place, but I ain't coming by myself because I don't know what you may do. I don't care about your title as a bishop. I said, I don't care about that title. That's just a title. I said, I'll meet you, but I ain't coming by myself. That meeting never happened. But see,
you were trying to do something shady.
Yeah, but see, a lot of times people don't want to talk about what goes on in the church. Well, you do, but you get into that Bible, God handled them jokers.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
He handled
Yes,
them.
sir.
That mess was not going to go on. So I don't know why we give them so much of a pass to get skip and hop and go on by their business, sit down for about a couple of days and jump right back up and still in the same place. But let that happen to you in the church. They're going to ban you from the church.
They are. They are. Yep.
And I know people don't like to talk about the church. I know, and I get it, and I understand it. But you supposed to say something too.
Yeah.
But like I always say, my slogan that I always use, it doesn't matter to you until it affects you. When it starts affecting you, then you ready to say something.
Right.
And you see what's going on. And like you said, Neil, that power, boy, when they get a title is a power.
Right.
And if you good, you can sing, you can preach, and you can do all this stuff, they overlook all that.
Yeah.
Until they touch your precious daughter. But see, a lot of these guys that sit up there and do this stuff, and I ain't just talking about the church, I'm talking about everywhere else that do this stuff. You can't touch their daughter like that. They'll hurt you.
Right.
But it's okay for you to touch somebody else's daughter or son.
Preach. Preach.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
And it's big crazy, man, because what you sticking with the church, and and I'm gonna go to the church I used to go to. Actually, I still love the church. I listen to them. The pastor, he's an honest pastor, but I want to use an example. I started going to this church, and I was talking to this girl at the time, and actually at the time we wasn't talking. She was just down on her luck, and I let her move in because she didn't have a place to stay. And because me and her were staying under the same roof, the church actually came to me and was like, as long as we ain't married, because we're not married, I can't work in the church. They can't give me no jobs and nothing in the church. I couldn't help around the church. And they was basically just said, we can't accept that, and it doesn't look good on the church for us to, do that. And I got it, because at this point in time, I knew the Bible and I knew how churches operate and things like that. I got it. I was trying to tell them that no, I'm just helping her out as a friend. And we wasn't having sex at that time and stuff. I'm using that example to say what you just said. This is how church folks can come at a member, but sleeping with every other member, married or single, inside the church. How can you hold me to the fire? You don't hold yourself to the fire.
That's right. Even getting somebody pregnant. And your boy, who's a minister that's been sitting up under you for the past 10 years, sleeping with somebody, staying with somebody, or she's staying with him, ain't got somebody pregnant. See, the Diddy's are all over. It ain't just in the home, but the Diddy's are all over. It's okay. But like you said, you can't work in the church no more because it's a bad look. But the minister, associate pastor, or even the pastor can do it, and it's okay.
And it's all right. It's swept under the rug. And then when they step down, all the stuff come out. And that's where people get a bad taste when it comes to, I don't want to just put this about churches, but they get a bad taste from people that's supposed to lead them. This can be mentors. You know what? Let's talk about it. Oh shoot, let's talk about it. you guys, everybody know I'm a mentor here in Anson County. And there was a couple of years ago when it come to young men, not a couple of years ago, for the past couple of years, when it come to young men, it was two people that would bring up as mentors in Anson County. It was me and it was Mozzie. And we know we're talking about what we're going here. When Mozzie got caught up in the mess, he's still locked up right now. When he got caught up in his mess, I had people calling me thinking it was me doing the stuff that he was doing to his what you call like his players, his basketball players, the kids.
Yeah.
And I'm so thankful for me being ingratiated in Anson County. I appreciate all of you guys. I'm so thankful because you guys knew me, but because of what he did, now these parents is not open to people that they don't know, mentoring their kids, coaching their kids. Rightfully so. He messed that up. But this was somebody the point that I was making, this was somebody they trusted. He was a young man. He was well-spoken. He was well-groomed. He knew how to play basketball. His MO was going after single-parent women that needed help. I would mentor your kids. I would get your kid from point A to point B. All alone, messing with the kids. All along. So I didn't want to bring this about church. This is in the school systems. This is in your nice knitted neighborhoods. Yep. This is in the bad neighborhood. This is everywhere. This is not just Hollywood. This is just not Diddy. This is just not TV and music. This is your neighbor. This is in your house.
Yep.
This is the people you know. And you cannot be, I'm going to be honest, let me say it. I don't care if you're mad at me. You cannot be mad at Diddy if you still keeping the mouth closed on your neighbor, your family, your brothers, your sister. You can't be mad at this man. Because you're part of the problem.
Ooh. And you know your son doing it.
You know your son doing it. Oh, but you don't want to give it up because it's your son, it's your baby. He gonna stop. Forget all that. Your son, you need to love your son from behind some bars. We ain't saying disown your son. We ain't saying stop love your son. But right is right, wrong is wrong. If your son is doing this, you need to be a mother and lead and guide him and say, I'm not part of this. You ain't staying in my house. You know what? I'm gonna call the cops on you because this is not right.
Boy, you must have a conversation with my mama. My mama sure told me that. When I got in trouble, oh man, I had to call my brother.
Yeah.
And my brother said it's the first and the last.
Yeah.
I ain't been in trouble since because ain't nobody coming to get me.
Ain't nobody.
Plus, me and Jill don't click. Yeah. That's one click I ain't want to click with.
God, look, Jill. These grown men got to be asleep around about 10, 11 o'clock. Can't do that. I can't do that.
I like my freedom. I go work at McDonald's and flip that burger and be out here than be behind them bars.
Right.
Now, Canadian, I believe that right there because the church's been on the list for a long time trying to get it. Somebody trying to get at it. Mm-hmm. I believe that. Man, these comments coming in, man. I love it. Man, appreciate that, Danny. Tune in with us. Keep coming back. Hey, we appreciate everybody. Everybody, if this your first time I see some of these people, this first time I seen some of you all, welcome and thank you so much for joining us on Open Mic Night. We are back. You know, we had a little setback. Some we're going in and out of the hospital because you have sickle cell. But he's good and everything. And we just welcome all of y'all. You know, we used to have 2 women up here. My son used to be with us too. We're gonna get that back. Because we like the women be on here just to throw the little Wait a minute.
Hey man, I had people texting and calling me. They was like, what happened? Literally, what happened with your car? Y'all don't like each other no more? Y'all stopped doing the fight? No, man, we got things happen, like life.
Yeah.
Like, oh, y'all need to get back on. I'm like, we are.
Yeah. If y'all are in here, the reason we was off is because my son was in and out of the hospital. He would get out the hospital, let's say like today, and next week he'd be right back in there because he have sickle cell. So that's why, and in the process of moving and everything, so we straight, we getting back on, we finna put this train back in motion.
Right. And I wanted to say this. I know they didn't mind, but I just felt like, it really wasn't my business to tell what really was going on. So I know I kind of shaded y'all off, but you could have you could have looked on Facebook because he was actually posting on Facebook progress of what was going on. It was, really sad. Like I was broken, but I just don't like giving out people business and stuff like that. Some people like to keep their stuff personal.
And since we've been gone, Neil don't change his name.
Hey, yeah. So you
He don't came back up on another alias.
Well, I got so many aliases out here. Miss Know It All and Neil Legend. I get a Lucas Marine. Like,
but since we talking about that, let me put this little break in here right quick.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, sorry. Wrapping into my microphones. Wrapping into my microphone.
Yeah, I put that little break in there. I got to get my sons up here too, because we're gonna start. We're gonna promote ourselves too. So at the same time, until the sponsors and stuff and everybody else start coming in and everything. Mm-hmm. But everybody welcome. Just thank you. Neil, one time, man, we had about 30 people up in here, man.
I know, right? I know.
About 30. We still holding strong. We're at 25.
Hey, we're good.
Y'all can't see it, but I can see it on my end.
Yep. We're gonna be right back at it, man. I'm here. I told you, man, I'm committed. Like I love what we do every Monday. I really do. And now that I see the chatters over here, I got to join my got to connect my YouTube. So I can talk.
Yeah, you can. So you can talk to people because I've been watching over there at YouTube. At one time, I had about 12.
Mm-hmm. Got you. Oh, guys, while we're doing this little break, I'll let you know I have started my other podcast back up. It was called Let the Conversation Begin. We still having the same type conversation, but it's called The Funny Truth. So please come join that out. I'm gonna get Mr. McCoy over here to live stream it to his page too when I'm live streaming, so you guys can see it. So if he would do that for me, but
oh man, I got you, man. I got you. Before we went off that time, I said, let me know when you get it going so I can shoot it on over here. And I can shoot it on here. I can shoot it on here. I can shoot on Brandon other page. I can shoot on Brandon page, and I can shoot it on YouTube. And I can shoot it Instagram.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. You got 10,000 followers.
Don't even need that.
I don't need it too.
Long as you got a link inside the Instagram, you can do it. You can go live. The only thing about you have to click the live button on it, but it'll be live too.
For real?
Yeah. And we trying to get it where we can start being on TikTok too.
Yeah.
We just see, the TikTok people, but
yeah. You said the Instagram thing, you just have to hit live. That's also I guess
because you can choose a destination on here.
Right. Somebody had to tell Shannon Sharp that too. I guess that's what happened. Yeah. Did you get? I don't know if you know.
I got what you said, Elvin. I believe that Brandon is gonna be here. I believe that. Appreciate that too.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be here. He's gonna be here. That's cool, man. But man, that sound like that was a good episode right there. What y'all think? Let us know in the comments, man. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. You could check this out. I know y'all know somebody in your family or friend that is not like they like Diddy. They just didn't get caught.
Right. I'm trying to think.
It'd have been my luck, man. I'd have got caught if I tried to do some bull crap like that.
Now, why I stayed on the straight and narrow, I got caught on everything. Like,
hey, Neil, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. And I know some people that might be my age or maybe a little older than here. Back then, boy, you'd have got killed. You did something like that. My mama would have killed me.
Yeah.
Would have unalived me. Let me change it. She would have unalived me. I wouldn't be here talking to you now. If I would, probably this side right here probably swole.
It's swole. Hey, it looked like Martin on his episode when he went against Tommy Hearn.
I watched the episode the other night, man.
Oh, busted. It was
busted. Is it all right for it to come out? I'll tell you the funny part about that. He said, he give you a kiss. My baby love me. Martin crazy, man. Martin crazy. Martin, if you even listen to Martin, shout out to you, bro.
What's up, boy? Hey, man, bring it back. Bring it back. I don't know why people don't like Martin, boy. That was a show.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was the show back there, boy.
Woo.
Yeah, man. But, you know, we appreciate everybody that's commenting, man, because like we always say, you never know who's watching.
Right.
Never know.
Right.
You never know. Just because they may not say nothing in the chat, we never know who's watching. So that's why we be honest. We can be. We be. You know, we gotta be careful and we respectful too. As y'all see, we don't get on here and be cussing like you see a whole bunch of other people cussing on the pages and all that. No, because we have respectful people in here sometimes. And be honest, a lot of y'all don't know. It'd be church folks in here too.
Yeah. A lot of point them out too.
It was a mayor on here. So we never know who's watching or even listening. And we appreciate each and every one of you all. Usher said we crazy.
Yeah, he said we crazy. Hey man, look, it's kind of like the funny truth, man. We can talk about serious things. That doesn't mean we can't have fun in the process.
No, because it's your first time joining us. We always clown at the end.
We always clown. And look, especially hey Daniel, where you at? When he joined us.
Oh boy, hey, that's a whole nother conversation.
I don't know what it is about our energy, but we just bounce off one another, and I love it. Where you at, man? I love it. I love it.
To hit them up, say, hey man, we back. You need to, come on with your little insights.
Right. That's cool. But man, hey man, I appreciate you for having me, man. I know it's about that time. I got some hamburgers I got to cook on the stove.
Yeah, I just right before we got on, I just baked some doggone pork chops up in there.
Yeah, I'm trying to stop eating
potatoes.
Man, that sounds amazing. I'm just trying to stop eating out every day, man. I'm really trying to save money, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I need to cook. I'm cooking my food for tomorrow. I already ate today.
Oh yeah. Danny, thank you for that. Everybody, you got any people down in Florida, you know, in that area anywhere, you know, keep them people in your prayers, man. You know, they coming up. They just got hit last week by Helene. Yeah. Now Milton has strengthened to a category 5.
Dang.
So the winds are at 185 miles per hour right now. But when it hit land, it's supposed to be like about close to 150. That's still too strong.
Yeah. That's crazy. And you know what? I know we're talking about Florida. That's why I'm just listening. I don't know if it's raining or windy where I'm at. I'm hearing like stuff going up against my window. So I haven't really been keeping up with it. I don't even have time to like watch the news like that. So I just want to say, everybody be safe. Do not be selfish with your own life. Do not. There's a story floating around. It was this woman. She was in a wheelchair. They told the family to evacuate the area, and the woman said no, she's gonna stay because she didn't want to be a burden. She didn't want to burden her family with her in a wheelchair. She drowned because she didn't want to be a burden, and she didn't evacuate. Don't be selfish with your own life, guys. Please don't be selfish. Yeah. If you made it this far in your life, let's not let a hurricane be what takes you out if you can do something about it.
That's right. And people in Asheville, that man, they didn't even get hit directly with the hurricane. All that rain and stuff, man. You can't even get in Asheville.
You
Asheville,
hear
North
about the
Carolina.
bridge collapsing?
Yeah.
You know the bridge collapsed.
Yeah. Yeah. It's messed up there, man. I mean, it is totally messed up. I got a friend at work. He went up there to try to see his friend. He had to walk 1.5 miles to get to him.
Dang.
It's bad, y'all. You know, hurricanes are no joke. And it brought me back. I was at my mama's house a couple of years ago, and that's when them 2 tornadoes came through Morgan, back to back. And just to see you know Morgan, all entrance into Morgan was blocked. Couldn't get out. And one thing they was doing, they was keeping an eye on the dam, the Petey River Dam, because if that would have broke, Morgan and Petey area would have been flooded.
Lysville got hit too, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And a tree fell right beside my mama's house, right beside it. But over my brother house, LL, his wife just walked out the bathroom and the tree fell right in the bathroom. Just walked out the bathroom.
Touched by the Lord. Jesus.
Yeah. So everybody, y'all keep Florida, man. I'm telling you, we are more blessed than we even realize it.
Say it. Yes.
More than we sit here and we complain about a whole bunch of BS.
Yeah.
But they got to start over, and they trying to find their loved ones.
Some of them not gonna find them.
They're not gonna find them.
You know, there's still people missing from Katrina.
Yeah. That's been years ago.
I know. People still missing. So I'm like, just look at this situation. It's sad, man. So guys, be grateful, guys. Be grateful. Whatever you're going through, it's not that bad. I don't need a whole woe me story, and you need to understand it. No, you're breathing in good health. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Yeah. You know, if you feel like it's bad on your end, look at the ones that's getting ready to start over. They getting ready to start over. If they can.
And if they can start over, some of them going to start over without everybody that was there before the storm.
Yeah.
Can you imagine those guys? Think of this. Can you imagine? You got a loved one there yesterday, and then the next day you can't even find them. Just let that marinate. Come on, guys. Your life is not that bad.
Nope.
Not that bad. Yeah, we're gonna pray. We're gonna pray. I'm definitely praying for everything tonight. So, and then prayer hands. You know they had to change these to prayer hands. You do know them prayer hands that you put beside prayer. That was really a high five. That was really high five, Mr. Melton. So now you can do that. You can understand that. It's not in line with fire. No, not really. I'm in the line of fire. Okay.
It's something serious, y'all. Y'all keep them folks in your prayers. You know, if you can help out, you send water, food. Asheville still needs a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know about in y'all area if they sending out any trucks or anything, but Asheville need a whole lot up there. Them people need a lot. I was watching the news, man. I was watching somebody's house floating.
That's it.
You know it's bad when the Biltmore house is messed up.
Dang. I'm gonna do a little bit more research. When I just saw it the other day, my friend actually, his father is over the city. I know the city of what is it? Fort Mills. He's over Fort Mills, and they was
South
going
Carolina?
to over the city of that. He is in control of all equipment that goes in, that comes out. This past Saturday, it happened on the Saturday. They was actually going to the farmer's market, and his father pulled up, and his father had to say, "Hey, I got to go. The bridge just collapsed." So he had to go and sign out equipment that can be used for this and everything and stuff. So that was me. That was my first time hearing it. And then I did my research. I was like, man, it was people cars and got trapped. People fell in. It's bad, man. People trapped in their house because they can't leave. They can't leave from that area. And it's like, man, you don't have it as bad as you think, guys. You really don't. You complain and you lose relationships with friends and family over small, remedial things. Don't have it as bad as you think. And if anything, I'm gonna say this, we're gonna go there. If any of you atheists out here and agnostic people who don't believe in God, you need to use these storms as God is trying to wake your monkey tail up. I'm just being honest. I truly believe don't nobody die without God revealing himself to them at some point in time in their life. And you still alive. There's people passed on. There's people that died in there. You still alive. Why? You got to ask yourself that. Why? Oh, just because you better than everybody? Just because you have a plan for tomorrow? They had a plan for tomorrow. They wanted to see their kids again. The kids wanted to see their parents. They don't get that no more. Why are you still alive? Get your life right, dog.
Yeah, give you another chance.
God, dang.
And the thing about it, I always ask them 3 questions. If it's no God, why do we get old?
Yeah.
Why do we die? And who controls death? Because it was left in my hand, I'll be sitting up here probably about 22 years old again.
Right? God, no, man, I'll be thinking of that. I'll be like, what age that I would want to be just to live out? Like, I think my best age is like, I would want to be 26 or 27, like prime meal for like the rest of my life. Why do I got to get 60 and 70? I ain't even 40 yet, and I be thinking about that. Like, I'm looking at me, I'm youthful. I'm youthful right now. But when I get 60 and 70, I can still have energy, be spry, but I won't be 30. I won't be 27. I won't be 30.
Yeah, we will stay young. And if you can answer those questions, hit me up and let me know.
Go down in the
I ain't seen nobody yet answer my question. Not that question right there. You might can put something together, try to answer it. You still can't answer that question.
And we ain't talking about Benjamin Button either.
No.
Trying to reverse age. But man, thank you for having me, man. Thank you for having me. Feel good being back, man.
Man, yeah, it feel good, man. It feel good. And we appreciate everybody that came on tonight, man. I mean, I couldn't even keep up with y'all. We tried to talk, and I'm looking at the comments, and because I got the other monitor over here watching this monitor, and I got the YouTube over here watching the YouTube.
Right.
I got to tell Brandon, you got to come back and help me out with this stuff.
I know, right? You're right. 25 is a good age. Yeah.
Hey,
25, 26, 27.
Then I got my phone right here in front of me, so I'm watching everything, man.
You're like, hey, I need some help here.
Next, man, you need to get out here and help your daddy.
Hey, really, you better make sure it's on because we really don't need to hear what's going on when you take it off. Instagram 2.0.
I'm doing, man.
I'm gonna tear it up again. Here you go. I'm gonna mail this to you.
Oh boy. Oh man, y'all. We're gonna get out of here, y'all. Yeah. We so glad that y'all tune in with it. Y'all hung out with, because some y'all still in here that from the jump. And we appreciate it. You know, y'all come on back. Nothing happened. We'll be back on Sunday. If you want to jump on with us, fine. If you ain't doing nothing, we'll be back Sunday. You know, I gotta find out my son gonna be on, but my son, Leah, let me let you go first before I close it out.
Hey guys, I appreciate everybody for coming here, man. Y'all just don't know. Y'all really don't know how much we appreciate this. To all the new viewers, thank you. Please stick with us. This thing is always growing, and we always talking about some good stuff. I have nothing going on except a new podcast. Like I told you, it was Let the Conversation Begin, but now it's The Funny Truth. It was either that or it was Talk That Spit. I ain't like that. So it's The Funny Truth. If you ever want to be on it, let me know, because it's set up like a debate format. And I've been handling it myself right now. So anybody that want to come and talk with me about it, you have an opposite of opinions, let me know. But I don't know what day right now. I've been doing it on Wednesday, and I did it yesterday. I really, really, really would love for you guys to tune in and rock out with me. Other than that, I'm finishing up my book. When it comes out, I will let you guys know. Thank you for all your love and support. I'll see y'all next week. I'm gonna stay here to the end of this episode, but I'll see y'all next week.
Neil, let them know about your other book. Your first book.
Yeah. Oh, guys, you can go to Amazon right now. You can type in my name, Cornelius Dunlap. That's Cornelius, last name Dunlap. Or you can type in the title, Golden Nuggets, 12 Principles to Awaken Your Inner Champion. That's on Facebook right now. If you stuck in your life and you think that life is over and you too old or you too young or too whatever to do whatever, get this book, the 12 Principles and the bonus principle in this book. If you apply it to your life, I promise you will be taking a step into your future and your destiny. I think you need to go out and copy it.
Y'all got that right.
Yeah.
Y'all check it out. Everybody. Y'all check it out. Go hit them up.
It's on Amazon. It's on Amazon. I keep some with me, so if I see you want to buy one, or if I think you really need it, I might just slide you one. But please support the cause. Go to Amazon. Type in my name. Type in the name of the book. It'll pop right up.
And on that note, my son have his podcast, Smooth Talk Podcast. Y'all check us out on Sundays. It start at 4:30. I come on right after him with the Real Talk Conversation at 6. My son have a book out called My Battle with Sickle Cell. Y'all go check it out. That's on Amazon too. If you're not following us, even Neil or myself or Brandon or Kitty and Laura, because they usually be on here with us, y'all hit us up. Y'all hit us up. Hit us, either one of us up.
I'm getting y'all DMs. I'm mad at y'all.
Y'all hit us up and everything. My shirt is almost on its way. It doesn't matter to you until it affects you. My niece is making me one for me. So
I
think she already got it done. Yeah. So my shirt is on the way. It's on the way, y'all. And we just appreciate y'all, And as Neil was saying, it's open mic night. Now, we don't talk about a whole bunch of crazy stuff that's going to involve us getting struck, copyright street, all that kind of stuff. But we do talk about a lot of stuff, and we don't mind you coming on, joining us and stuff like that. And just like our other platform, we don't mind you coming on. All the newcomers, we welcome you all, and we just thank you all. We can't thank you enough for joining us, and all the YouTube people. I'm looking at some of the YouTube people. Thank y'all for joining in with us. And
thank you.
Everybody on our Facebook platforms, Instagram platforms, and on the Be Smooth page platform, and on Brandon page platform. We just appreciate each and every one of you all. The platform is growing, and that's what we're talking about, and we're glad that is. We're not on here trying to sugarcoat no stuff neither, because we will get serious with you.
We will. You know that.
We're not going to sugarcoat nothing. No, we can't. That the world right now, that's why the world is have so much diabetes. And they ain't talking about from eating all this candy and stuff, but all this sugar coating is going on. Not only out here in the world, but also in the church. I'm gonna leave that alone for right now, but I'm gonna talk about that one day.
Talk about
that one day. It's too much sugar coating going on. It's this pastor man that I love to watch. Philip, I think it's Philip Mitchell. Man, that brother right there. That brother ain't playing. I said, boys,
I'm gonna watch him then, because I'm looking for somebody. I'm not tired of this guy. But the only person, the main person I'm watching right now online, that goddamn Geno Smith. No, Geno Jennings. Geno Jennings. I said Smith. Yeah. I said, no football over here.
Am I right about it?
Am I right? Hey, get back the Bible. The Bible.
Yeah, Geno funny boy.
And I like Geno.
Bible. Give me Bible. Geno
funny boy.
Geno rough boy. Geno is something else, boy. But yeah, man, this brother, man, I go and I seen some of the stuff, because I'm always about learning different stuff anyway. And
right. Gotcha.
And man, I'm just telling. But everybody, we thank you all for coming out. Thank you for hanging out with us. But I got to get me something to eat, man. I had to work today.
How you end it, man? You know.
But y'all know how I do. I don't say bye. I don't say all that stuff. I just do it like this right here.